The small town of Moscow, Idaho was shaken to its core on November 13, 2022, a date that will forever be etched in the town's memory. 4 young lives filled with promise and dreams were brutally cut short, leaving a void that can never be filled. Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Zana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, students at the University of Idaho, were found murdered in their off-campus home, a place they thought was safe. The details, horrifying and heartbreaking, sent shockwaves through the community and beyond. Fear and uncertainty gripped the town. Who could have committed such a heinous act? The question lingered in the air, haunting everyone. The police launched a full-scale investigation, desperate to find answers and bring the perpetrator to justice. Leads were followed, evidence was analyzed meticulously, but the case seemed to hit dead end after dead end, frustrating everyone involved. Days turned into weeks, and the families of the victims waited in agony for justice, their hearts heavy with grief. The killer, it seemed, had vanished without a trace, leaving the community in a state of perpetual fear. But in the digital shadows, a community far removed from the quiet streets of Moscow was about to take notice and spring into action. The internet, a breeding ground for both the mundane and the macabre, would soon become an unlikely battleground in the fight for justice, where every clue mattered. A community, often shrouded in anonymity and controversy, would step into the light, their actions challenging our perceptions of justice, technology, and the very nature of truth itself, in ways never imagined. Little did anyone know that the key to unlocking the mystery lay not in a dusty evidence box, but in the vast and often chaotic world of online forums where digital detectives would emerge. The case of the Idaho 4 murders was about to take a dramatic turn, one that would forever change the way we view the role of the internet in criminal investigations, and perhaps justice itself. Deep within the labyrinthine corridors of the internet lies 4chan, an anonymous image board known for its unfiltered content and diverse community. Often described as the Wild West of the internet, 4chan has gained a reputation for its no-holds-barred approach to free speech, attracting a diverse user base ranging from tech enthusiasts to self-proclaimed anons seeking anonymity. It is within this digital melting pot, where memes are born and taboos are shattered, that the Idaho 4 murders found an unlikely audience. Intrigued by the heinous nature of the crime and the lack of a suspect, 4chan users, driven by a mixture of morbid curiosity and a desire to make sense of the senseless, began their own amateur investigation. Threads dedicated to the case sprung up, becoming digital hubs for armchair detectives to share theories, dissect evidence, and speculate on the identity of the killer. Fueled by a steady stream of news articles, police reports, and social media posts, the 4chan community, with their collective knowledge and unfiltered insights, began to piece together the puzzle. They scoured through the digital footprints of the victims, analyzing their social media profiles, online activity, and personal connections. No detail was too small, no lead too insignificant. The investigation took on a life of its own, fueled by the anonymity that 4chan provided. Users, free from the constraints of real-world identities and social norms, were emboldened to share their unfiltered thoughts, theories, and even wild speculations. The line between helpful speculation and harmful conjecture, however, was often blurred. As the 4chan community delved deeper into the Idaho 4 case, their collective attention focused on a seemingly insignificant detail: a white car. This detail, though small, held the potential to unravel the mystery. This car, barely visible in the background of police body camera footage taken near the crime scene on the night of the murders, became a beacon for the online sleuths. It was as if the car was calling out to be noticed. Was it merely a coincidence, or could this be the killer's vehicle? The community was abuzz with theories and speculation. The grainy image of the car, its make and model obscured by the poor quality of the footage, became the subject of intense scrutiny. Every pixel was examined, every shadow analyzed. Users with expertise in cars and image analysis pored over the footage, enhancing the image, analyzing its features, and comparing it to known car models. The community's collective knowledge was put to the test. The 4chan hive mind, with its vast and diverse knowledge base, was determined to crack the code of the white car. They were relentless in their pursuit. The online investigation took a dramatic turn when a user, claiming to have expertise in vehicle identification, confidently declared the car to be a Hyundai Elantra. This was a significant breakthrough. This revelation sent ripples of excitement through the community, as users began scouring social media traffic cameras and online databases for any mention or sighting of a white Hyundai Elantra in the vicinity of the murders. The hunt was on. The white car, once a mere specter in the background, had become a tangible lead, a potential link to the killer. It was no longer just a blurry image. The 4chan community, initially driven by curiosity, now felt a sense of purpose, their collective efforts potentially aiding in the pursuit of justice. They were united in their mission. Little did they know that their tenacious pursuit of the white car would lead them to a crucial piece of evidence, one that would crack the case wide open. Their dedication was about to pay off in a big way. The identification of the white car as a Hyundai Elantra sent the 4chan investigation into overdrive, sparking a frenzy of activity. Users, now armed with a specific target, scoured through hours of surveillance footage from businesses and traffic cameras in and around Moscow, Idaho, leaving no stone unturned. Their efforts, fueled by a combination of digital prowess and sheer determination, would soon pay off in a big way, leading to a significant breakthrough. A breakthrough came when a user, digging through footage from a gas station located on a highway leading out of Moscow, stumbled upon images of a white Hyundai Elantra speeding away from the town in the early morning hours after the murders. The timestamp on the footage placed the car in the vicinity of the crime scene around the time of the murders, making it a crucial piece of evidence. This was no longer just a coincidence. This was potentially the killer's escape route, a vital clue in the investigation. The gas station footage, grainy and incomplete as it was, sent shockwaves through the 4chan community and beyond, igniting widespread interest. News of the discovery spread like wildfire, catching the attention of law enforcement officials who had been struggling to find a solid lead in the case, giving them renewed hope. Could this be the break they had been waiting for? The 4chan community, once dismissed by some as a breeding ground for internet trolls and conspiracy theories, had unearthed a crucial piece of evidence, demonstrating the potential for online communities to contribute to real-world investigations, proving their worth. The gas station footage discovered through the tireless efforts of anonymous users would become a turning point in the case, putting the investigation on the fast track towards identifying a suspect, bringing them closer to solving the mystery. In the digital age, data is the new detective. With every click, every transaction, and every online interaction, traces are left behind. By piecing together these digital breadcrumbs, investigators can unmask even the most elusive suspects. It's a meticulous process, but the data never lies. Sometimes the most revealing evidence comes from those who say nothing at all. Inanimate objects like a discarded phone or an overlooked security camera can hold the keys to the truth. These silent witnesses, when analyzed thoroughly, can speak volumes about the events that transpired. In today's world, our online personas can reveal more about us than we might realize. Social media profiles, forum posts, and even casual comments can paint a detailed picture of an individual's habits, beliefs, and connections. By delving into the suspect's digital footprint, investigators can uncover hidden motives and connections that might otherwise remain in the shadows. The arrest was swift, but the public's reaction was anything but unanimous. Some hailed it as a victory for justice, while others questioned the methods used to identify the suspect. Was this truly a case of justice served, or had the rush to judgment clouded the truth? In the age of the internet, speculation can spread like wildfire. Online forums and social media platforms buzzed with theories, accusations, and misinformation. The consequences of this digital frenzy were far-reaching, affecting not just the investigation but the lives of innocent people caught in the crossfire. 4chan's involvement in this case left a lasting imprint. The platform's mix of anonymity and crowdsourced detective work demonstrated both the potential and the pitfalls of online communities. As we reflect on 4chan's legacy, we must ask ourselves, what role should such platforms play in the pursuit of justice? As technology continues to evolve, so too does its role in crime solving. From social media sleuths to sophisticated algorithms, the intersection of technology and justice is reshaping how we approach investigations. Are we entering a new era where digital footprints can lead to real-world justice, or are we treading on dangerous ground?